Today we're going to be talking about people and their actions and what they say. So, people will always say what you want to hear all the time. It's their actions is what shows what kind of person they are. And you can't have these expectations on people when they weren't shown how to treat people. So, I always wonder, how do we expect to treat people how we want to be treated if those people were never shown how to be treated or how to treat a person? So, understanding that concept puts less pressure on you and lowers your expectations, which is good because you don't want to have these expectations from people who aren't ever going to live up to them. So just noticing and realizing their reactions will tell you a whole bunch about that person rather than you going in with expectations, hoping they're like this, hoping they do this. When in reality, you can't control any of that. You can't control what people are going to say, do, or act, so you might as well let them allow you and show you how they are themselves. Because a lot of people will show who they are just by their actions. They don't need to say much. So to be more observant is to take a step back and realize that these expectations I have, they're not realistic. Most of the times our expectations are not realistic and they're off the charts and they're just not realistic. So we have to go in with people knowing that they're going to do what they're going to do at the end of the day. And if you're dealing with people that were never shown love, affection, kindness, then how can they ever treat someone that way? And people that are trying to fix these people that weren't shown love, kindness, are it's not gonna get anywhere because these people are deeply hurt and it's valid of why they're not hurt. They weren't shown this. But they can only change if they're willing to change and open to change. You can't force someone to love you. You can't force someone to have kindness towards you. You can't force someone to treat you how you want to be treated. It's just not a common reality. We grow up saying that saying, you treat others how you want to be treated, but in reality, nobody knows or nobody even learned how to treat others. So it's not their fault. But you can only change or help change someone if they want to be changed and if they're really open to it. Because you know, a lot of people, they'll say, yeah, I want to fix this, I want to change this. And then you tell them a little suggestion and they get defensive. Or they say, they're like, oh, okay, I'll do that. And then they never do that. That shows you right then and there what type of person they are. And that's your choice to decide if you want to continue having this relationship with them or not. But knowing that, just remember that this person is never going to be what you want them to be if they showed you that in the beginning. If they showed you that they're not a person that's open or willing to change, that's the type of person you're going to deal with forever. That person is not going to change for you. That person is not going to change because of some other thing that you think will help them change. It's never going to happen. That's the bottom line. That's the reality of it. And it does hurt when it's really close people you're really close to, or even family, it's even harder. But that is the reality of it. And if you are able to understand your worth and understand that I don't really need to be around bad company, it eases your mind, your body, and you're able to become at peace. If you're around these people that are very toxic, just mean, and just don't treat you the way you want to be treated, there's no need to be around them. You gotta just let them and let go. Because at the end of the day, you matter more, so do what's best for you. And there's always gonna be different kinds of people you meet, so you're not stuck with these people forever. If they're family, you treat them at a distance and you keep them at a distance to protect your peace. But if they're friends, coworkers, relationships, there's going to be other people you're going to run into that deserve you and deserve who you are fully. But please always remember, you matter more and you can do anything.